And so tonight, we make our mark. And we are here to lend our support to our doctor, Dr. Mark Williams, tonight. So once again, good night. Everyone out there watching us on live, good night to you. Everyone in the diaspora, our friends, family, well-wishers, and all supporters. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome on stage our candidates, our dream team for the People's Labour Party from constituency number 1, East Bastia, our champion, Miss Jacqueline Bryan.
Number 1.
Thank you, Miss Jacqueline Bryan. East Bastia. Help me bring on stage, joining our dream team tonight, here in constituency number 6, Mr. Nubian Griot from Central Bastia, where we'll be trying something new in Central Bastia. And we're still in Bastia. Help me welcome on stage ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome on stage from West Bastia, our lioness, Akila Byron Nisbet. West Bastia.
She says she making better days. Akila bring a vision, she making better days. From she coming number, she says we seeing better days. Alright, who are the rebel about in number 3? Akila, in number 3, Akila, in number 3, Akila. Hey, who are the rebel about in number 3? Akila, in number 3, Akila, in number 3, Akila, Akila bring the change.
Number 1.
Thank you, our lioness. Keep delivering. And we will keep delivering in West Bastia. We're delivering together with Akila. And we head down because we have a new man on the block. And we're going into constituency number 4, where we are taking new territory. Help me welcome to the dream team, Mr. Kendall Liebod. He will restore number 4 for the People's Labour Party and for the people of constituency 4.
I hear it this, I hear it that. Hey, he got a new man by the block. Yeah, I hear it this, I hear it that. What? Yo, you candidate by the block. I can't deny but that. Hey, can't deny but that. Trouble, can't deny but that. I'm telling you, you're here. I can't deny but that. The man with the plan. Son of the soil, can they be fertile? Restoring number 4 for
Thank you.
woman and child. Son of the soil, can they be fertile?
And we're heading down into number 5. I hope you saw the school bus we launched today, because we're picking up as we go. So we're going down into number 5. Help me welcome to our dream team in constituency number 6, Mr. Stachio Williams for constituency number 5.
Boss of them. Coming from a little place where we call St. Ann. SP, where the best me. People are strive to be nothing but greater. Them can't test me. Oh, Sandy point me love you, me nah lie. Oh, them can't stop a thing, them for one try. Sandy Point, Stashio are the best. A man who go make Sandy Point feel blessed. Best results, he ace every test. Back west Sandy Point as a youth, he's addressed. Hope City, our very own. A man with vision.
And we had a great time up in constituency number 8. So help me welcome a big man with the big plans, Mr. Anjo. Mr. Anjo Talbo Bass.
When you hear the bell ring, go and do the right thing. We have an opportunity to be as a priority. Not distraction, guarantee. But for Talbo, that's the way to go. That's the way to go.
Thank you, Talbo Anjo Bass. Help me bring to the stage tonight from constituency number 6, the man who will be leaving a mark here in number 6 for the People's Labour Party. Our next parliamentary representative for constituency number 6, who will deliver a secure future for the people of this constituency from here, from Sadlers all the way to Newton Ground. Dr. Mark Williams.
For number 6, I say for stronger community. Mark is the one, a resilient man. He cares for you and he cares for me. Mark is the one, Mark Williams. Responsibility and stability. Mark is the one with a super plan. From the back of the land throughout the whole country. Mark is the one, Mark Williams. Come, we have a wish. Mark for number 6, yes. We have a wish. Mark for number 6, yes. We have a wish. Mark for number 6, yes. We have a wish. I say for stronger community. Mark is the one, a resilient man. He cares for you and he cares for me. Mark is the one, Mark Williams. Responsibility.
Number 1.
And our number 1 leader in St. Kitts and Nevis from constituency number 7, where we are saying leadership matters. Help me bring on stage our leader, the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris.
Lion heart man, not a champion. Lion heart man, we don't care no one. Lion heart man, son of the movement. Lion heart man, you want the ready. Abis again, Maria. Abis again, Maria. Abis again, Abis again, Abis again, Abis again, Abis again, just like a holiday. Abis again, Maria. Abis again, Maria. Abis again, Abis again, Abis again, Abis again, Abis again, just like a holiday. Lion heart man, not a champion. Lion heart man, not a champion. This is a smart man, and a smart man can see you. They understand you are the man, 'cause you know who. He's a champion, the man you ain't been a surrender. With a big bang, Mr. Timax, you never can see right. Abis again, Maria. Abis again, Maria. Abis again, Abis again, Abis again, Abis again, Abis again, just like a holiday.
Thank you, PM. Lionheart man, they can't deliver like him. I said they can't deliver like him. And so that is why the choice for this election is the People's Labour Party. Because we have the strongest leader. We have the best leader. We have the number 1 leader. And so that makes the choice even more clearer for this election. At this time, we are going into prayer. Help me bring to the podium Miss Violet Williams.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, my PLP family. Now we are party. We always put God first. Great. So let's just say a prayer to our Heavenly Father. Father God, I come to you this evening, Lord, thanking you for all your grace and all your mercies thus far. Lord, we thank you for protection, Heavenly Father. Lord, we thank you for wisdom. Lord, we thank you for vision. Lord, we thank you for this visionary party called the People's Labor Party. And as we are here tonight, God, I pray for divine intervention. Lord, for your word reminds us in Romans 8 that all things work together for good to them that love the Lord. And God, as we are gathered here, we pray, God, that you will embrace us with love, that you will embrace us with oneness, that you will embrace us with power, that you will embrace us with protection, and that, God, you will grant us the victory because, Lord, we believe in you, and in you we have the victory. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen.
Thank you, Violet. I just want everyone to put your hands together for the People's Labor Party, because every night we come to the people of St. Kitts and Nevis, we bring to you our very own, our local talent. And so I want to thank every young, talented person that have touched the PLP stage since the launch of our campaign. So put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, supporting our own. That is what we are about. Better days are coming in constituency number 6. Oh, yeah. And Mark will bring better days. And so tonight we come to make our mark for a secure future here in number 6. At this time, we are going to stand for the national anthem. Thank you, Sparry. PLP massive. Full of confidence in a orange. At this time, we're going right into some remarks from our dream team. So ladies and gentlemen, help me bring to the podium from constituency number 1, East Bastia, our champion. Our champion in East Bastia, Miss Jacqueline Bryan.
Constituency number 6 real surprised me tonight. I like it.
Oh my gosh. Kendall, you feel that? Tell boy, you feel that? You feel that? You feel it, Nubian? You feel it? I feel a change in constituency number 6. I feel it. I feel it. From my head down to my toes are tingling. Lord, they know you come in and you come in hard. You feel it? Yes. And if you feel it, I feel it, we not, they feel it. Oh, yeah. The champions from East Bastille and the entire country stand with the people of number 6. We are proud to stand with you because we want a change in number 6. I mean, come on, man. The people down here deserve better. Oh, yeah. We know they know that. They've been telling Mark that. And they know that the People's Labour Party can give them better. That's why I'm so happy to see this turnout here tonight. It means that you are going to put this vision center to good use. Yeah, yeah. Yes? That's why it's here. It's here for you. Because for too long, I take that back. For far too long, yeah, yeah. Constituency number 6 has been considered a safe seat. So what do? Ignore it. Ignore it. Election they come. Election they gone. When they remember number 6, election day next time around, 5 years later. No, that good enough for you? No, that can't be good enough for you. We want somebody who is going to put you first. You deserve to be put first, man. We want somebody who is not going to take your vote for granted. And we know that Dr. Mark Williams cares. He genuinely cares. I talked to him, he ain't just saying it. He's not a man who could pretend well, eh? So you know that when he says something and when he means something. So he genuinely cares. And I know that he has a plan to secure a better future, deliver a safer future for the people of number 6 by protecting the people, building the economy, and creating more jobs. Oh, yeah! Let me tell you, like me, Mark understands that human health is centered to human happiness and well-being, and that healthy people contribute significantly to economic progress, wealth, and growth. That is why he is so passionate about building this health center in Newton Ground in a small issue. In a small issue. You know, when you take sick and your children take sick, you don't want to go too far. When you want preventative care, you don't want to go too far. So he's saying you deserve to have health services closer to you. Surely he must have thought about that. This must be a man who cares about you. You understand? Oh, yes. Yeah. And so Mark wants to do that for you. Not only that, Mark knows we can't go back to the dark days, Lord Jesus, of crime and violence in this country. I don't know if you forget. I can't forget. I can't forget when the bodies of our young people, their blood running in the street, mothers and fathers handed the lifeless bodies of their children to bury way too soon. It's enough people ain't forget, and we will not forget. We will not forget the dark days when there was an administration that did little to curb the crime and violence. And under the leadership of Dr. Timothy Harris, in a few short years, all of that changed.
Good to know. Right now. Are you feeling excited?
So what happened now? When potential visitors go and Google St. Kitts and Nevis, they not see murder capital of the world. They see a peaceful paradise where they could come and vacation and contribute to the economic development of the country. They see a place where all residents and visitors can have a peace of mind. You can't put a price tag on a peace of mind. And so it is important to know where to put your confidence. In East Bastia, it's Jacqueline Bryan and the side you're voting for. As a matter of fact, it's East Bastia we're heading next on Thursday. Massive opening of the Vision Center in East Bastia. I want to see all of you there, eh? Because I don't carry feelings.
You should know this by now. You're my number one girl.
And in constituency number 6, we're going to make our mark next to the song and Dr. Mark Williams. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
So this one's for the people, jumping for the people, music is the people, yeah. This music's for the people, it belongs to the people, we come to serve the people, musically. We go and love the people, all of us are.
Thank you, Jacqueline Bryan. East Bastia, you know. Help me bring to the podium to give some remarks tonight and lend support to his colleague from constituency number 2, Central Bastia. We're trying something new. Mr. Nubian, Rio.
Good night, PLP Massive. Good night, Harris's to Newton Ground. PLP in the building. The dream team in the building. Number 1 in the building. Number 2 in the building. Aquila in the building. Number 4 in the building. Kendall in the building. Sasho in the building. Mark is surely here in the building. I'm the best Prime Minister in the world in the building. Yes.
Number 1.
And Sparry in the building. I forget Talbot. Talbot in the building. And the best government for St. Kitts and Nevis for the next 5 years is right here in the building. So, I want to express my pleasure. I hear you. I want to express my pleasure tonight in being here with Mark to open his Vision Center. And it is a pleasure for me working with Mark. Mark has similar traits as I have. I'm an engineer and a contractor. And I remember just a few short months ago, I was doing some work in Newton Ground, and I didn't work with anybody from town to work in Newton Ground. When I got to Newton Ground, I walked the town of Newton Ground, and I found about 5 guys who were unemployed. And I told them, listen, if you all want to work, you all could come and work with me. Because I understand that during Corona, with the war in Ukraine, things are tough. And in order to express and show good leadership, you must have first compassion. And so you must be able to identify with the simple man. And so I hired a set of guys from over there. I hired one from in St. Paul's to work with me, because it didn't make sense me bringing guys from town to work over there. And so I gave them employment. And much of what I see in myself, I could see in Mark. Mark is a compassionate leader. Mark will do good for the constituency number 6. And so, if you want a creative leader who has compassion down packed by the heart, then you vote for Mark. If you want a leader who don't skylark, it's you say it, not me. You must vote for Mark. When you look at our team consists of doctors, accountants, engineer, businessmen, Rasta men, Rasta women. Never in the history of St. Kitts and Nevis you ever see a Rasta man stand up on a platform representing any party between St. Kitts and Nevis.
It's a ghetto people, some only vengeance in this world.
And so, when you look at the Prime Minister and his leadership and his wisdom, he knew and he know and he will know what we need here in St. Kitts and Nevis in order to bring good representation for everybody, not just some, not just the bald head, but also for the Rasta men and women. Visionary leadership. And so, I want to endorse Mark in his efforts. I want to endorse Jackie on her efforts. I want to endorse Akila on her efforts. I want to endorse Kendale on his efforts. I want to endorse Stashio on his efforts. I want to endorse Talbot on his efforts. And I want to thank the Prime Minister and the continued next Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis for his visionary leadership that he has shown. Can you imagine? Look at, you see, in looking forward, we must look behind just a little bit and understand where we are coming from. Look at the leadership that we had during the pandemic. Look at the leadership we have had during the war in Ukraine that affected us tremendously. And look at the leadership that we are having now. And think for a minute, we had a tropical storm that passed down there. Suppose it was a category 5 hurricane. It would have been Harris again. What if those thousands of families lost their roof? Who would have provided that assistance? What if we had the monkeypox like how we had the corona? Who would have provided leadership? If you say it, not me. So on election day, and you don't dip your finger, and you come out with a clear conscience that you have voted for Jackie, and you have voted for me, and you have voted for Akila, and you have voted for Kendale, and you have voted for Stashio, and you have voted for Mark, and you have voted for Talbot, and you have voted for the big bad dog in the yard. You would know that you have set St. Kitts far apart from anyone else in the Caribbean and in the Western Hemisphere. And so, I say, vote for PLP. Vote for yourself. Once you vote for PLP, you are voting for yourself and you're voting for your future. Once you vote for the future of this country, you are putting St. Kitts for the next 5 years in safe and secure hands. And so, throughout St. Kitts, vote PLP. Thank you very much. Good night.
Family! We welcome all and all are welcome. And that makes us one big family. And let me tell you this election is more than a wow. Number 6 deserves more than just a wow. Number 6 deserves work. Number 6 deserves wealth. Number 6 deserves a representative that will work for you day in and day out, not just a wow. Because at the end of the day, a wow cannot secure a future for you and your family. So what do we need in number 6? Serious leadership. And we have that in the People's Labour Party.
Show me a leader, show me a leader, and follow him, follow him, follow him, follow him, follow your leader.
And this election is becoming more clearer by the day. You can see which party is more serious about the people. Look at the People's Labour Party. Every time someone come on this stage, it's a local person. Everything that is branded for PLP is done here in St. Kitts and Nevis, because we understand that in order for us to deliver a secure future, we have to support our own. And that is why the People's Labour Party is the choice for St. Kitts and Nevis in this election, because people matter most. And in number 4, there is no exception to the rules. And so we're going to bring a new man to number 4 that will restore number 4. Help me bring to the podium Mr. Kendall Lyman.
I hear it this, I hear it that. Hey, you got a new man by the block. Yeah. I hear it this, I hear it that. What? Yo, you candidate by the block. I can't deny but that. Hey, can't deny but that. Trouble. Can't deny but that. I'm telling you. You hear? I can't deny but that. The man with the plan. Son of the soil. Can't deny the fertile. Restoring number 4 for you, me woman and child. Son of the
Yes, yes, yes. PLP family, let me hear you. I can't hear you, people. Let me hear you in number 6. We stand tall over here tonight. We look good, good, good tonight. Why? We tall and big in number 6. So tonight we are here. And we, the People's Labour Party, we welcome all. We welcome all. So, let me take a trip in number 4. Because number 4 is where we are about to restore the son of the soil, Doreen's son. We are here representing number 4 in number 6, showing our support to Dr. Mark here tonight. So I want to take the time out to thank everybody in number 4 for your support and for your encouragement and for your motivation. Because without you, the people, I wouldn't be here. And I am working to fight for you. And I know the people of number 6 that Mark would do the same. Mark have a plan to deliver for you, the people in number 6. But he cannot do it alone. We, the People's Labour Party, we cannot do it alone. We need you. We need you. We need you. We need you over there by the bar. We need everybody to support us. And we must spread the word, because we are here to grow our economy, to protect the people, and to provide more jobs for the people. And I know in number 6, Mark will be your best choice on election day. So go out, support Mark, because he will be here to fight for the people in number 6. He will provide more homes, a safety net for the people of number 6, provide more jobs for the people of number 6. So we, the People's Labour Party, we are here to fight for you, the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. So in number 1, we have Jackie. So let's give Jackie a round of applause. Because she will fight for the people in number 1.
Number 1.
And Jackie, I feel it too. Trust me, I feel it. I feel it, man. Yes, we here tall in number 6. Look, the crowd, of course. But let's take a trip in number 2. Nubian, my big brother. Yes, yes, yes. Big up Nubian. Nubian, every night it get beautiful for you. But in number three, in number three, and in Chinese it's Hao-san. In number three, we have Akira. Right? Give her a round of applause. Yes. Let's feel the vibe. And in number four, in number four.
Who is the man who is going number 4? Cadet, Lyman. Who is the son of the soil in number 4? Cadet.
Doreen, you're going on bad tonight. I cannot go nowhere without you. Anywhere I go, I have to go with you. Mommy, I love you very much. And thank you for everything. Tonight, I dedicate it to you. Thank you very much for everything, for your encouragement, for your support over the years. Because I wouldn't be here without you. And I will deliver for you and the people of number 4. But let's go. We got my big brother, Stasio, in number 5. And you know what they're saying right now? Sean gone. Sean gone. Sean gone. But me not talk that. But we need a big man in number 8. Like you always say, number 8 needs a big man. And we have Talbot, big Talbot. For the people of number 8, go out and support Talbot on election day. But we, the People's Labour Party, we, the people of St. Kitts and Nevis, we have the best leader that one can ever have. Regionally, internationally, we have the best leader who can deliver us through any storm. Let's hear it for the Prime Minister, Dr. Honorable Timothy Harris. Yes. The only way we can deliver a secure future for us, the people in St. Kitts, is by going out on election day and support your PLP candidate. Put the X by the star. We are big and we are here in number 6. Let's continue to look good, make noise. Big up the people in number 6. Big up the people in number 4.
Put your fingers up. Put your fingers up. Put your fingers up. Who is the man who is going number 4? Cadet, Lyman. Who is the son of the soil in number 4? Cadet, Lyman.
Tonight, I am so glad to see so many people from constituency number 6 joining us here tonight. Give constituency number 6 a round of applause. Because they understand that the current representative for this constituency is simply the best at calling the IMF, simply the best of carrying up tax, simply the best for non-responsive tactics, simply the best for getting detained at international airports, simply the best for calling marches to solve issues here in St. Kitts and Nevis. You understand it better than each and every one of you tonight. And so we are glad that you have joined us so that we can give you the ultimate best. And tonight, we are ready to make a mark. And we are ready to take number 6 for the People's Labour Party. And so tonight we join Dr. Mark Williams with his Vision Center. Ladies and gentlemen, help me bring to the podium the man that will take Sandy Point, Victory and La Valley for the People's Labour Party in the next federal election. St. Anne, Hub City, welcome Mr. Stasio Williams.
Goss of them. Coming from a little place where we call St. Anne, SP, where the best be. People are strive to be nothing but greater. Them can test me. Oh. point, me love you, me nah lie. Oh, them can't stop a thing, them for one try. Sandy Point, Stashio are the best. A man who gon' make Sandy Point feel blessed. Best results, he ace every test. Back where Sandy Point as a youth is addressed. Hope City, our very own. A man with vision and dedication. Stashio are the man we go get things done. Best in the race, why you think he?
Number 6. My PLP family. I love you. I love to see the crowd here tonight. The energy is right. And the stars are so bright. I want to give a special shout out to constituency number 5, will you be? Yes. And we got you too, my sister. We got you. It's SP where the best be. You know? I want to give a special shout out to all my SP people here who has come here tonight to support me, who has come here tonight to support PLP. I want to give a special shout out to those listening abroad, watching online, and for those in Mount Tidal Sandy Point at the Vision Center. Big shout out to you tonight.
So let me introduce a man who makes no excuse. Pull up the slack when things get loose. So number 5, I can see it in your eye.
They're searching for a leader with pride, and that's what they're gonna get in constituency number 5. All right? I'm so pleased when I walk around the constituency, meeting so many families, and they're telling me, boy, this new vision that you unveiled last week is like a breath of fresh air in the constituency. A fresh vision for the people. And that's what you want. A good friend of mine tell me, boy, Sandy Point look like downtown New York. Big city lights. Somebody say, welcome to the city. Welcome to Sandy Point.
We always for the people, doing for the people, fighting a stronger, safer future, yeah, delivering for the people.
And that is how we deliver that secure future for the people with a fresh vision. But tonight, you know, as I started driving, coming here to support my big brother Mark, my big brother, I realize him and I have so much in common. First of all, we're neighbors, number 5 and number 6. We're brothers, we're both Williams. And as I say, number 5, where there's a Williams, there's a way. And so Dr. Mark Williams will make that way for you right here in number 6. Big up, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
I also realize that we're both running in constituencies where the representatives have done so little for the people. Allah, it's a shame. The representatives have done so little for the people in number 5 and number 6. I also recognize that we're running in constituencies where the representatives have neglected the people. They've put their own self-interest first. They put their own party first. They put themselves above the country, and we can no longer have that here in constituency number 6. And I recognize that just like me, Mark has a plan and a vision for constituency number 6. Look at this beautiful structure. Look at this beautiful vision center that we're opening tonight here in number 6. And you'll hear all about the plans tonight, all about the details of how Dr. Mark Williams is going to deliver for the people of constituency number 6. Round of applause to Dr. Mark Williams. But I also realize that with those representatives that we have contested against, on the one hand, we have a lazy leadership. On the other hand, here in number 6, we have a representative who have not delivered and neglected the people. We cannot go back to the dark days of Denzel Douglas. We cannot go back to high IMF debt. We cannot go back to our sons and daughters being murdered in the streets day and night. No more. We need visionary leadership, and we need to elect Dr. Mark Williams here in number 6. And I know that Dr. Mark can do it. You know why? Because he's part of a visionary team. When you look at the East, on the East we have Jacqueline Bryan. Jacqueline Bryan delivering
for constituency number 1. And as we move to the central part of Bastille, we have the engineer. The engineer, Nubian, the Rastaman. Big up yourself, Nubian. And our lioness who can do, who will deliver and continue to deliver. And she was part of the health program protecting us during the COVID-19. I'm talking about Akila Byron Nisbet, the Honorable. Big up Akila. And then on my left, I have my younger brother, Kende Libod. The man who's going to restore number 4 for sure. Kendale Libel that. Is Kendale Libel will do that. It's Kendale. And then yours truly. Yours truly, Stashio Williams, who's going to restore the pride of the people of Sandy Point with visionary leadership. Sparry, tell them what I'm going to do in Sandy Point.
Go so then. Coming from a little place where we call St. Ann, SP, where the best me. People that strive to be nothing but great and them can test me. Oh, Sandy Point, me love you, me nah lie.
All right. Sandy Point, me love you. I don't know you love me too. And then we look at number 8, constituency number 8, a Monkey Hill man, Talbot. A big man for the big job. We can't get the job to no little boy. No little boy could do the job in number 8. It's a big constituency. We need Talbot for the job. Big up Talbot. And then to lead us all, to round off this great team, we have the great leader, Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris. Harris again to lead us, the top dog. Big up. But tonight is for Dr. Mark Williams. I want all of us here together, all of you in constituency number 6, to make your mark. Make your mark and join Mark as he make his own mark and make a mark of history right here in constituency number 6. Make your mark by this song. Make your mark on election day. Big up, Dr. Mark Williams. Thank you.
So let me introduce a man who makes no excuse. Pull up the slack when things get loose. So number 5, I can see it in your eyes. You're searching for a leader with pride. You're for the people, doing for the people, providing a stronger, safer future. Yeah, delivering for the people. You come to serve the people. SP down to victory and La Valley. With a vision for the people, represent these people. No fear or no favor. Yeah. So all the SP people, victory La Valley people. Stashio is winning for the people. Yeah.
Thank you, Stashio. This election is about delivering a secure future for me and you. Anything other than a PLP candidate will put our economy at risk and our streets at risk. So this is why the power is in this finger. We have to go out on election day and vote for a PLP candidate in each constituency in St. Kitts. Because it is simply too risky to vote for any other candidate that is not running on a PLP ticket. And so this election is a serious one. A vote for Labour is a vote to end the PAP. They have said it. So we don't have to think about it because they have already said it. A vote for Labour is a vote to end the peace. A vote for PAM is a vote for I don't know what. And so we know that in this election, the choice is becoming more and more clear. Clearer by the day. That the safer future that we want can only be given under a People's Labour Party, under the direction of our Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris.
Full of confidence in knowledge, removing mountains.
And let me make another point, because he has proven it in times like this. When you look at what's happening in the international world, so many things happening. Could you possibly wake up on election day and vote for lazy leadership? Could we possibly wake up on election day and vote for a man who have never seen parliament? A man who is inexperienced. These times call for serious leadership, capable leadership in serious and challenging times. And we have that in Timothy Harris. But he has proven it. It took our beloved Prime Minister and leader of this party to bring every political party together. That was done under Timothy Harris. It took our leader to put Nevis in the picture. There was no talk. In fact, the check them used to bounce. But because of his fiscal management in government and the mandate that we gave him, he delivered for St. Kitts and Nevis. And so there's no comparison in this election. I don't understand the noise in this election. Because when you talk about peace in the street, it's Harris again. When you talk about bringing people together, it's Harris again. When you talk about putting money in people's pocket, it's Harris again. And when I mean money in people's pocket, I mean the pap. So Harris for that. Double salary, Harris for that. 10% increase, Harris for that. Ship out $400 million, Harris for that. Peace in the street, Harris for that. Delivering a secure future, Harris for that. So in elections 2022, guess what? Harris for that. So help me bring to the podium the man who is going up against the second leader in the people in the Labour Party, the SKNLP. So help me bring to the podium the man who will bring something great to number 8. The man who will deliver and bring a secure future to number 8. Mr. Talbot Anjobas.
Good night. Yeah, I hear you. Men come to talk tonight. Tonight is Mark night. I just come to bring greetings from number 8. I want to say good night to my beautiful wife and my big family. 6 brothers, 4 sisters. I want to big up my campaign team. Where you there? Number 8 in the house. But hey, but Mark, but look like you want my people and me, boy. Watch pan people. Them say PLP up people come out. What about them a peto? See, they disrespect all you. They're disrespecting all you, the people. And all you must put them in the place on election day. damn forward. Well, who tell them no pay? They don't got no money now?
Whoa! Look at people! You make me wanna.
Number 6. I come to talk to you, you know. I want you all to support Mark.
Oh, yeah!
PLP is the history party. Never in history the Labour Party lost number 3. Dr. Harris do that. PLP do that. Well, the only one they got that they never lose are this year. Number 6. So it's going to this time. For the first time, number 6 will stop serve people. They will get a man who will serve them in Mark Williams. I'm talking to her, you know, because this election is serious, you know. We cannot play with the future, you know. Dr. Harris has proven that he's the only leader who cares for the poor people. None of them ever give poor people money. They give it to the white man them. And you know what? PLP is the party which the people want. It's the only party about unity.
Yeah.
What we had before, some people vote for PAM in one room, some people vote for PLP in another room, some people vote for CCM in another room, and then the leaders come together. Right? But then, one of the leaders only after money. And one not gonna plan. So only Dr. Harris care about the people. So you know what Dr. Harris do? Look at PLP. We bring everybody together under one banner. PLP. One mission. One motive. Serve the poor people.
PLP.
Empower the poor people. That is our mission. The People's Labour Party is not just a name. By coincidence, you know. Dr. Harris truly cares for the people. He put people first. And you see this, Dr. Harris? You see the paper while you started, about 2 terms? We're going to tee up that in your cabinet. The people must be respected. Every 5 years, the people have a chance to choose who they want. Don't disrespect the people's intelligence. They must know what's good for them. Well, Simon's been so, and he get 15 years. Douglas been so, and he get 20 years. Well, Dr. Harris, super young, they were 30 years. Tonight is Mark night, so I ain't gonna take up no more time. All right? So, love you. In number 1, Jackie. In number 1, vote PLP. In number 2, you got the Rastaman, Nubian. In number 3, we got Aquila. And in number 4, the man come to restore, Kendall. And in number 5, The young Candyman. Stasio on. Sean gone. And in number 6, the cool man, Mark Williams, who gonna make history. You know, Mark, tell me something the other day. Mark said, boy, Douglas don't do nothing down here, you know. Look at Saddlers. Saddlers look sad. In number 8, you have yours truly. In number 8, something great in number 8.
Something great in a number 8.
And then we got the big dog. We got the big dog. We got the top dog. We got the man for the people. Untouchable.
Top dog, not the place. Top dog, not the top dog, not the place. Top dog, not the...
But PLP sweet, you know. And the old man them look nice. In number 7, where you there? Number 7, where you there? The Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris. Harris again. Harris again. Harris again. Harris again. Harris again. Talbot, the people want you.
We don't wanna go, so we not take the show. He deliver, Talbot will deliver, Talbot will deliver. Talbot will
Thank you, Talbot Bass.
Number 1.
One thing with short people they could deliver. They're powerful. Thank you, Talbot Bass. I love how this really fest going tonight. Because you see, number 6, we on the mark. And when the Prime Minister ring the bell, we on the mark tonight. But when the Prime Minister ring that bell, Williams gonna run, clean up every box. On the mark tonight. I'm feeling good in number 6. Number 6, look ready. We love the PLP. We love the PLP. We love the PLP. We love the PLP. We love. And guess what? I ain't want to say it tonight. We on probation till PM ring the bell. Let me tell you something. Up in number 3, all kind of noise, all kind of things. But every time I drive past number 3, is one thing me to sing. I don't want to sing with them, but one thing I to sing. They just talking. Talk, that is all some people have. Talk. It's rampant in our land. Listen me. They feel as though they can take number 3 from the People's Labour Party, but they have something coming. So tonight, I want to bring our lioness to the podium. She don't only talk, but she deliver, and she walk the walk. And she has been delivering for the people of constituency number 3. And that is why, for election 2022, we gonna keep her delivering again and again and again and again and again.
She coming over, she says she making better days. I kill her bring her vision, she making better days. From she coming over, she says we seeing better days. Alright, who are the rebel voting number 3? Akila, in number 3, Akila, in number 3, Akila. Hey, who are the rebel voting number 3? Akila, in number
number 3, Akira. In number 3, Akira. Akira bring the change. Akira.
What a night tonight! What a night tonight! Man, I can't believe we're number 6, boy. Boy, Mark done gone clear in number 6. We cleaning up number 6. We're bringing it under the PLP banner. Without a doubt, we're bringing it under the PLP banner. And I know I could say that, you know, because last election, a lot of people had a lot of hot air blowing. And they're talking about how West Bastille can't change. Can't change where? PLP just move in and take it over. And West Bastille don't decide we ain't even going back there again. Never again out of the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party banner. Never. As a matter of fact, they got con artists walking around. And he up and down telling people that I here for 6 years. The boy is such a con artist. He ain't even remember he was a representative for 5 of them years. But he got a lot of things to say. But me ain't ready for he yet. Because the time gonna come. And the time ain't now. But I know West Bastille ain't taking no risk with con risk. No way we taking the risk again. A man that ain't even remember that he was representative for 5 years, trying to throw them years on me. Boy, I only there for 2 little boy. Go cool out yourself. I know me 2 years feel as if it has been much longer than that. But little boy, it's only been 2 years. And if I could deliver so much in 2 years, imagine what we could do with 5.
But I'm not afraid, no.
But we're here about that tonight. And his time gonna come. So I let him talk all he want to talk. Because by the time I done with him, we can't find him again. Just like our on election night, he went to balling and we couldn't find him for the past 2 years. He just shut back up again. We're going to see what we're going to do with him after the next election. That's going to be his last election he run. But tonight, PLP family! West Bastille, are you in live and in color? West Bastille, are you here tonight? That's what frightening them up in number 3. But I know exactly what we did in number 3. That's exactly what we're going to do in number 6 with Dr. Mark Williams. And I know that because I looking through the crowd tonight, boy, and then I see some people that I know was the Labour people long time. But they here jumping up all in the front. So that tell me something is happening in number 6. A shift is happening in number 6. And they got a lot of people out there who quietly waiting to drop the X by the saw in number 6. So I know I ain't gonna be surprised on election night when those votes call in and number 6 is PLP, orange strong after the next general election. I love you too. But let me tell all you something further though. The dream team that we've managed to pull together here under the PLP banner. What a team it is. Y'all agree with me tonight? What a team, boy. Let me tell you know. The Prime Minister searched high and low and he take his time because he wanted to make sure when he bring you the candidates, they're strong candidates. Candidates who deliver for people. Candidates who understand their constituents. Candidates who care about the people. And candidates who understand the PLP vision, which is delivering for the people. And so, Prime Minister, I got to give you a hat. I got to tip my hat to you. You know how to choose the people. You know how to find people. And I know you ain't just pull them out of the sky. He went through and he listened in the constituency. And he tried to learn each constituency. And he tried to understand what are the needs of this constituency. And then he found persons and he went back through and said, I have this young man, I have this young woman, this woman, and I believe that these people are going to deliver on the things that you tell me you need in this constituency. And so that is where that dream team came from. Oh, yeah. And so that is why we can all be so proud of all of the people that we have brought here on this platform to deliver to you, the people, because that is what PLP is about. Valuing the people, real representation. And tonight we are here to bring to you, to launch the Vision Center for Dr. Mark Williams. And I know that Dr. Mark Williams is the right choice. Dr. Mark Williams just lived down the street here, just down the street, you know. So he knows about this constituency. He knows the ins and outs of the people. And he has always been here for the people. The fishermen down in Deerben know that Mark knows them. And they know that Mark wants to deliver for them. And it was because of him why they were able to get the jetty that was well needed and well deserved. Let's give him a round of applause. Mark grew up in this community, and so he knew the need. And he was able to deliver it, and he did. He didn't just leave it and said, he wait for somebody else to do it. He insisted, he pushed, he persevered until he was able to deliver. That is Mark. That's the man that he is. He sees and understands the concerns of the people, and he delivers on behalf of the people. Yeah, yeah. And that is why I say in number 6, you need change. Number 6 must get change, because number 6 have been taken for granted for far too long. Oh, yeah. How is it that number 6 had a representative who was prime minister for so long, but yet so many things were left behind in number 6? How? Because they did not really care about the people. It was always about getting that next vote. But the people of number 6, who used to vote on traditional lines, have decided tradition no more. Tradition no more. They don't need tradition anymore. What they need is transformation. And the only person who can transform number 6 is Dr. Mark Williams. And I can talk about it because Mark is a very close family friend. I've known Mark for so many years. I met Mark when I was going to CFBC. And he was friends, he still is, really good friends with my husband. And Mark is just a quiet person, but quiet for a reason. He thinks, he finds solutions, and he tries to understand, how is it I can make something better? That is who Mark is. And the people of Deep Bay, you know Mark, and you know Mark's family. Miss Williams, Mrs. Williams, teacher, gone on to be, was in charge of inland revenue, but she was the type of a woman who, it wasn't only about her children and her family. Once you got to know her, she cares about people genuinely. And that is something she has instilled in her children. The people of Deerben know that. And so they understand that when they get somebody like Mark with that kind of upbringing, they have real, genuine representation. And so Number 6, we have to move forward. We have to press forward. We don't want to leave number 6 behind. And with a PLP government, number 6 will never be left behind. Because we know number 6 deserves more than they've ever had in the over 30 years of representation that they've had from one person. We haven't seen much forward movement. But the People's Labour Party is committed to making sure that the people of number 6 move forward. And the way you'll move forward is by making sure that on election day, you put the X next to the saw and vote for Mark Williams. You see, our country is on a road to recovery. We have gone through 2 years of a pandemic that have completely turned the world upside down. And here in St. Kitts and Nevis, our leadership kept us steady and kept us locked. And just said, we're going to wait it out. We're going to wait it out. We're going to get through this together. And we're going to make sure that the people get through this with good, healthy lives. And he made sure we get through this pandemic without too much loss of life. And now that we're seeing the back end of this pandemic, it's not over yet. We realize our numbers are rising again. So let me take this opportunity now to remind persons, wear your mask, wash your hands, keep your distance. I'm just saying, that's a reminder to everyone. But now is the time for recovery. And just as we are about to enter into recovery, we are here at another election because we had one person who just couldn't wait to be the leader, even though they're not ready yet. They're absolutely not ready yet for leadership. And then you had someone else who all they wanted to do was to get their hands on the country's money so that they can mismanage the federal just like how they mismanaged their local. But we are saying none of that. We want that. And I know with the People's Labour Party, each and every one of you know we have to secure our future. And there's only one leader that can guarantee that. Only one leader can ensure that we not only continue making sure we go over each of the bumps in the road, but we move forward. And so tonight, what I'm saying to each and every one of you, this election is a serious election. We can't afford to gamble with our future. We can't afford to go backward. We can't afford to lose sight of where we have been heading. And anything other than the People's Labour Party will derail this entire country from taking that upward movement that we have been on. And so here in number 6, I am asking you, lend Mark Williams your vote next election. Lend him your vote. You've had enough of knowing how the other people work in number 6. Enough to know that they don't really care about the people of number 6. They're only here to get a vote from number 6. But you've also seen Mark at work, and you've seen him doing things in his community and helping the people of number 6. And tonight you're going to hear even more about his vision and plans for constituency number 6. And he deserves your vote here in number 6. But the People's Labour Party needs your vote, because if we are to protect our programs such as PAP and STEP and the Peace and even enhance that program, it's only the People's Labour Party that will do that. We have heard from the others. They don't want these programs anymore. Some people saying that they want to end the PAP. They put on some kind of story, say men, but we really know what they meant to say was they want to end the PAP. We can't have that, especially when so many families were impacted affected by the COVID-19. So many families were out of work. That's $500, which will be increased come September. It's something that is needed. It is helpful, and families deserve it, and they need that. And so in order for us to make sure that we maintain those programs, you must vote for the People's Labour Party. And so tonight, number 6, I'm asking you once again, when you go out to vote, we ain't voting along the lines of tradition anymore. We're not voting along the lines of tradition anymore. We are looking for transformation. We want to see number 6 transformed. And the only party that can do that is the People's Labour Party. And the only person who can do that in number 6 is Dr. Mark Williams. So number 6, on election day, we're voting for the sir. Number 6, on election day, you're joining us in number 3 and declaring that we are no more St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party. We are no more. We are moving towards the People's Labour Party because that is the real Labour Party. They are the real Labour Party. They understand the value, the true value of what Labour is. And so on election day, vote for the People's Labour Party. In number 1, we're voting for Jacqueline Bryan. And she reminded you on Thursday, come up to Baker's Corner so that you can witness the opening of her vision center and you can hear firsthand what her plans and visions are for the people of number 1. In number 2, we're voting for Nubian Greer. Nubian, something new in number 2. Any other choice is an imitation. Something new in number 2. The only person who could bring something new is Nubian Greer. Simple and plain. In number 4, we're restoring number 4. We're restoring the pride and dignity for the people of number 4. Because we want to hear no more rat-up story. We want none of that in number 4. And we want no imposters in number 4. So in number 4, we're restoring number 4 with the son of the soil, Kendall Lywood. Doreen Son. That's who are you voting for in number 4. And then in number 5, Sean gone. And Stasio on. And it is clear. It is absolutely clear. Yes, Candyman's son coming now to make sure that Sandy Point, Lavalley, Fig Tree is well taken care of. Nobody there to tell all you self-care. Because it's not about self when you're serving people. And then you just decide, because in my personal feelings, me ain't going back in the cabinet to represent all you. None of that. We want that kind of leadership in number 5. And so that's why we are going to say, Sean gone and Stasio on. Real representation in number 5. And then in number 8. Number 8 is a big constituency. So he need a big man to take care of number 8. We can't afford to risk number 8. Somebody else there, Doctor Who is there in number 8, can't even win his seat. But they say he's supposed to be a party leader. I mean, we know better, eh? we know there's only one person who really running the Labour Party. So we ain't gonna even let them fool us with that nonsense. Because there's no way somebody who can win the seat could be the leader of any party. And that is why rejected once, rejected twice, 3 times, ejected. Talbot is going to bring an end to his political career. Just like how I bring in an end to the con risk political career in number 3. And number 6, I remind all you, and I'm going to remind all you again. The only choice in number 6 is Dr. Mark Williams. Number 6 deserves better. The people of number 6 deserves better. They deserve someone who would actually represent them. They deserve someone who would actually look out for them. They deserve someone who would listen to the people of number 6. They deserve someone who is going to represent them and represent them well. They deserve Dr. Mark Williams in number 6. In number 7, we ain't even got to talk too much about number 7, because number 7, I don't tell all you already, you know. The only thing we're concerned about in number 7 is increasing the number of votes that Dr. Harris wins by. And so we're putting out a challenge to number 7. We want higher numbers, we want a higher margin. We want a higher margin of victory in number 7. Because after the next election, it's going to be Harris again. Harris is the only. Look at it, you know. Let us look at it, you know. Let's look at it carefully. Of all the leaders, of all the parties, Dr. Harris is the only real leader among them. Dr. Harris is the only one who knows how to make sure our economy continue to grow. Dr. Harris is the only one who knows to make sure that we could create jobs in St. Kitts and Nevis. Dr. Harris is the only one who could protect the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. Every other leader is a failed leadership. One hand, you have a lazy leadership. The other hand, you have inexperienced leadership. So the only choice could be Dr. Timothy Harris as the next Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis. And I want y'all to pay attention, I want y'all to pay attention. Because they got a party out there and they're claiming that they're running for an election. And they're claiming that you must vote for them. But the only reason they want you to vote for them is because they don't want Dr. Timothy Harris to be leader. You've never heard them say that their leader is going to be the next Prime Minister. Think about it. He's never said it. And even in something they sent out recently, they said that the only thing they want is to make sure that Dr. Harris is not the leader. So what they're trying to tell us is that the two parties just trying to get rid of PLP at the end of the day. We ain't gonna be fooled by the nonsense deal. So don't let nobody complain or spoiler in the constituency. Their party there, that call themselves PAM, they do not exist. Because not even them convinced that they could win the election. And the only reason that they're in there is because they want to make sure of one thing. Well, PLP ain't going to be way lying down on that. And we ain't going down nowhere. The only way is forward for Dr. Timothy Harris and the People's Labour Party.
Election after election is Harris again, Harris again, Harris again.
Simple and plain. After election is Harris again. That's it and that's all. And so, on election day, vote for the SAR. Put your X by the SAR. Make sure your X nice and neat by the SAR. Don't touch the lines, don't go out of the box. Just make sure you vote for the SAR. Make sure you vote for the People's Labour Party. Tell your families, tell your friends, tell your co-workers, of all the good things that the People's Labour Party have in store. Visit your vision centers and make sure you get the information about what your candidate will do in your constituencies. You want real representation. You want real people who will solve real problems because they live the problems. And that is what our platform brings, a dream team who understands and will deliver. And so next election, we voting for the SAW. We voting the People's Labour Party. Good night. God bless everyone.
Wheezy like ABCD, full of confidence in a orange. We're moving mountains to ensure poor people progress. Yes, they broke their promise and try to take advantage. We got representatives you would not regret. Young people stick, you got a voice around the table.
Thank you, Lioness. Thank you, Akila Byron Nisbet. Are we going to keep delivering for the people in number 3? Tonight we're having a grand time in number 6. Number 6 is on the mark tonight. Number 6 is on the mark tonight. And tonight we are taking new territory. But before I move on, I just want everyone to put your hands together for the 5,500 people that are viewing us live tonight. They can't do it like PLP. And so I want to big up everyone viewing us here tonight. 5,500. Put your hands together for the People's Labour Party. It means that our message is sticking and we are getting our message out there that only the People's Labour Party can deliver a secure future, and any other candidate in any constituency other than a PLP candidate is to put our future at risk. And so we want to thank you for joining us here tonight and for joining us on the live. Tonight, I want to thank the people of St. Kitts and Nevis because you could have chose another party, but you chose the People's Labour Party. And in the midst of our enemies, God keep us firm and strong.
But in the midst of all his enemies, try you keep me firm and strong. Bad mind and jealousy just get me feet. Try you keep me firm and strong.
Strong and ready.
Try you keep me firm and strong.
Thank you, Sparry. Big up Sparry, ladies and gentlemen. Help me bring on stage to give endorsement Mr. Alfonso Carey. Put your hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo! Number 6, you look good. I tell you. Hand up, hand up, hand up, hand up. Yeah, man, you're large. Yeah, man. Big up Sadler's Massive in the building. You see it. Big up Matches Lane. Big up Amsterdam. Big up Baghdad. Yeah, man, I reach out for you youths them right now. Because what? Mark can make everything clear. Yeah. Yeah. Number 6. Put up your hands them. Yo, Riggs. Timo. I feel your father. Are you going to run the country again, you know? They can't stop that. None of them can stop that. Yeah, man, right now, may I tell you, everybody in the number 6 right now, may I tell you, all the youths them, may I reach out to the ghetto youths them, in the community. A Mark, in a number 6, he got the vision for the fisher folks them in the community in the Bay. Yeah. I here go strengthen them. And more fish we want. And more farming. Matches lane, what you say? And we go plow up the land them. And more potato, more yam. Yeah. The agriculture go strengthen because what? This year one year going to be the new agriculture minister. Yeah. And that me see. I vision how it's a proceed right now. Yeah. All the youths them, down at St. Paul's, they want a lot of things do for them. Mark I go embrace them. So right now, me tell you, at number one, I hear you for vote for in the next general election. And mark me say, we strong. PLP strong. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, man, no doubt. Yeah. Down in Amsterdam, because they feel like down there, doggy territory. But what? What we paint down there? And where we paint down there? Where we gonna paint down there?
Full of confidence.
Yo! Yeah, man, bless upon yourself. Your blessings every time. And you know I hope to vote for. Bless.
Like we go like we still we irie. Come we no love lives. In a dancehall style.
Thank you, Alfonso.
Beat for the love and a beat for the lives.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and help me welcome stage for another endorsement. Miss Kerry Green, put your hands together for her, ladies and gentlemen.
My heart feels good. I feel nice. You feel the change? We're going to turn up things. We're going to turn up things. We're going to turn it up. But we're going to do it in the way we do it at DFB. Quietly. Because we're small, but we talawa. Tonight, the honor is mine to publicly endorse the candidate for PLP in constituency number 6, Dr. Mark Williams. I am extremely happy to be afforded this privilege to be a part of the change that is coming in this constituency. When I tell you my heart feel good, it feel really good. I have known Mark, well, let me get it right. I have known Dr. Mark Williams for all of his life. In fact, we grew up on the same street, back street. I was extremely surprised when I heard he was running. In fact, I had already decided all I'm going to do is give me X because I know I vote in PLP. But when I heard he was running, it became personal. In fact, my children said, Mommy, what got you so excited? I said, a change is coming. I said, I'm going home. A change is coming. A long-awaited change. I didn't wait for Mark to call me. I take up my phone and I text him. And I send a little text and I say, if you want me help, I am available. I am here today. And when I walk around and I see the faces, I went looking for all my family members then. Because I count in you. We counting you in this little community. We want a change. Too long. Too long. And the change is coming with Dr. Mark Williams. You know him. He know you. What more you want than that? I wrote something here because I got so excited I don't want to forget. I ain't want to forget nothing.
Very good. You're going good, Kerry.
Thank you. Listen. When I heard and I recognized the caliber and the intelligence of and the character of somebody connected to the communities around here. A decent man. Say it again. A decent man. A man with such a humble demeanor. I still can't believe it's Mark running. But I know he is capable. Because Mark is thorough. He don't make a lot of noise, but he is very thorough. Yes, others have served. They have served. But it is time for a change. A change to ensure that the constituents in number 6 are made a priority. It is a time for a PLP representative. And that representative is Dr. Mark Williams. Now combine his representation with the leadership of the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris and the strength of the PLP party and family, and you know that a change is coming. Dr. Mark Williams comes from a long line of educators, and we know that in this community, who played very important roles in education and contributed significantly to the civil service. He himself has led the Department of Marine Resources in recent times and have helped to support the fishers of the whole country. My endorsement comes with the knowledge that the spirit of community-minded, hard-working, resilient and supportive people of constituency number 6 will thrive under the fresh transformational approach of Dr. Mark Williams, bringing real progress to number 6. Long-awaited progress, man. Dr. Mark Williams is a man of the people, for the people, who live among the people. He brings to the table not only the qualifications and skill sets derived from knowing the experience of the people, but he brings a special kind of love. You feel it? You feel it, people of number 6? All right, I feel it too. The fact that he lives amongst the people enables him to relate. Because think about it, since the very first times we had elections in this country, in constituency 6, we have always had a St. Kitts and Nevis Labour Party representative. But constituency 6 is the least developed of the whole set. They use you to go to a stone, to create argument, to go vote for other people, but we are the development here is the least. That done. It is time for us, for you to go after the more that is available under the Dr. Timothy Harris administration. We want more for 6. It is time for you to have a representative that will work for you and not against you. Finally, in my endorsement, we're looking at you.
We're looking at you and we're copying you. We're going to work on it. Finally, my endorsement seeks to encourage the people of number 6 to elect a representative who would have a better understanding of the needs of the people. Those who have lived in the area would recognize many great initiatives and ideas were birthed in this community, in this constituency. Long before Amazon, we had people like Warren Bratcher going from community to community, ensuring that community members had the opportunity to purchase quality clothing and household projects. You remember Warren and he pick up? You stop and think about it. Ain't the same thing Amazon doing except they're using plane. Oh yeah! Guys like the Tweeds and Uncle Man and Carlton and Baps. You remember that they took our transportation issues and they created systems where they got you where you were going and back on the, on the contractual basis. You remember your contract? Some of the first craftsmen that made crafts that had the same kits painted on it with pride were from this constituency. Now what you see saying made in China. KFC had nothing over them chicken and chips coming out the shops in this constituency. Think about it. And Nana sugar cake and all the other people that used to make the really nice sugar cake. But guess what? We recognize that the entrepreneurial spirit is still alive. And so with the strength of the representative in Dr. Mark Williams, new heights for our entrepreneurs can be achieved. So don't give up on your ideas. Representation for us will include not only projects, but it will include having a representative with a love and a passion for helping people in this constituency. That is what we want. And that is what we have in Mark Williams. As someone from this village, from right here in the Bay, last living right over in the house here, voting Pam all the days of my life. I want to admonish you, forget Pam. Forget Pam. Come PLP. Forget Pam. Come PLP. Oh yeah. Tonight, I am unapologetic in giving my full support to Mark because I fully believe he will be an outstanding, excellent representative for constituency number 6. Yeah, yeah. Dr. Mark Williams. I, Terry Hart Green, endorse you.
Can you feel it? You feel it? Tell me, can you feel it? Can you feel it? You feel it? Tell me, can you feel it? Can you feel it? You feel it? Tell me, can you feel it? Can you feel it? You feel it? Watch it. I'm say it with a come to the DCA.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
Tell me, can you feel it? Can you feel it? You feel it? Tell me, can you feel it? Can you feel it? You feel it? Tell me, can you feel it? Can you feel it? You feel it? Watch it. I'm say it with a come to the DCH. Let a come to the DCH. Let a come to the DC.
PLP come. Don't vote late. Vote early. Ladies and gentlemen, help me bring on stage another powerful young man, Mr. Mario Williams. Put your hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen.
Greetings. Good night. How are you doing? My name is Mario, and I am not the brother of Matthew, Luke, or John, but I am the brother of Mark, Dr. Mark Williams. Your People's Labour Party representative for constituency number 6. And I am here tonight to let you all know why I am voting for my big brother to be my representative here in number 6. To those of you living here in the north, in the communities from Harris's to Newton Ground, then I will be telling you why I think you should be voting for him also. When we were little boys, and his legs were just long enough to manipulate the controls on a motorcycle that our father had been repairing, he had the thing up and down Back Street, all down by the bay, and over on Keynes's pasture. And it was in that moment that I became convinced that my brother can do almost anything. I have always looked up to my brother. For as long as I would have known him, I would have observed his policy for continuous self-development, obliterating personal milestones that he would have established for himself, whether the task was to take an engine apart and to put it back together, or becoming a certified diver. Mark is constantly building personal capacity so that he may in turn offer more in service to those around him. And Mark is very self-aware, declaring first that he's not a talker, preferring results over the hype. And I remember, looking at him on stage for the first time, feeling encouraged and inspired by his own strength and fearlessness, reinforcing my belief the man could do almost anything. And to all of you social media trolls and internet bullies ridiculing him for the way in which he speaks, let me remind you now, who laugh last, laugh best. All right. I studied with him in Nova Scotia. He has a passion for acquiring knowledge, understanding first that knowledge is not power, but rather it is a tool that is used by powerful men. And so he sought for, put in the work for, and received Bachelor of Commerce degrees in the fields of accounting, finance, and economics. He didn't stop there. He pursued and earned MBA in financial management and doctorate of business management degrees. And I know that many of you are convinced that he had to have been some sort of marine biologist or something because of the successes that he would have seen at the Department of Marine Resources. But no, he was just able to use the tools that he had acquired over the years. Success followed. I know that my brother will bleed from his fingers and sweat from his bald head to see the advance of all of the residents of the communities from Harris's down to Newton Ground. He wants to ensure that we have a much better tomorrow than that which we have today. My brother is a hard-working young man. See him over there? And he's standing up and stepping forward and putting himself before you, the people of constituency number 6, so that he can work hard for you. Give him a chance to work for you. And I am sure that he will never let you down. For my brother is a man of action, you see. My brother is a man of action, and I did not see this next move coming, even though, looking back, I should have. For my brother Mark is a man of great ambition and a vision to see our communities bear fruit for generations to come. You know, there's an old ancestral proverb that reads, "The young man moves with speed, and the old man knows the way." But if the global pandemic of 2020 would have taught us anything at all, then it would be that he may know the way to a destination that does not exist anymore. My brother is of the view that our current predicament is one that requires introspection. It requires us to search ourselves for the strength and resilience on which we must rely as we stand on the precipice of this new frontier. He has listened to the cries of the youth seeking more and better for themselves. He has listened to the wisdom of the elders, and he has put his feet to the ground, going door to door, evaluating the needs of the people. And he has found out that the people are calling for a fresh set of eyes to see things from their perspective. The people are calling for a fresh set of hands to work hard for you. People are calling for a fresh set of legs for the stride, because they know that it is going to be a long journey. People of constituency number 6, will you work with him? People of constituency 6, let us work together. I am calling on you. Stand up, step forward. Let us work together. To my members and friends in constituency 6, those of you who may be apprehensive of casting your ballot in fear of wasting your vote, step forward and vote for Dr. Mark. To my comrades in constituency number 6, you know who you are. Those of you who are grateful for the contributions of the elders gone before us, but are now in search of better opportunities for our community, for our children, for our grandchildren. Step forward, vote for Dr. Mark. And to all of the farmers who may believe that it is only the sun and the soil who know the pain that you endure, to you I say, suffer no more and step forward. Vote for Dr. Mark. to all of the fishermen risking their lives each day to bring us food to eat, I salute you. May the angels fly over you as the birds do and bring you home safe. Mark is calling on you to support him in the ways that only you know he would have supported you in his capacity as fisheries director. Just imagine the transformations that are likely to occur if he was able to advocate your concerns at the policy level. Step forward, send up the man, send him to do a good work for you. In these general elections, vote for Dr. Mark Williams, your People's Labour Party candidate for constituency number 6. Blessed love and good night. That is all.
I'm gonna take you right there. Love for a lifetime. Give me a try. 'Cause I I'm gonna take you right there.
Wow, this new party full of vibes. PLP full of vibes tonight. Number 6 full of energy tonight. We're loving it tonight. Love the energy. And guess what? I want to thank all of the endorsers tonight. Give them a round of applause. PLP come for the walk tonight. PLP come for the walk tonight.
Yeah. Hey. Give me the walk, with the walk. Give me the walk, with the walk.
Sorry.
Give me the walk, with the walk.
And guess what? In constituency number 1, Jacqueline Bryan come for the walk tonight.
Give me the walk, with the walk. Give me the walk, with the walk.
And don't forget, on Thursday, we're moving into East Bastille to open our Vision Center. In constituency number 2, Newbie and Griot come for the work for Central Bastille. In number 3, we keeping Aquila delivering in West Bastille. In number 4, Kendall Lyman come for the walk. In number 5, Stashio Williams come for the walk. In number 8, Talbot Andrew Bass come for the walk. In number 6, it's a breaking. A new day is coming. A fresh start is coming. Fair share is coming. Development is coming. Wealth is coming. Victory is coming. Mark Williams come for the walk.
Sign me up, I come for this one. Sign me up, I come for this one. Sign me up, I come for it. Boss lady, I come for this one.
And in number 7, the man never left the walk yet. The man never left the walk yet. PLP come for the walk tonight. They couldn't do it when pressure came on them. They were absent for 91 days. So how we could get them back the work? And when some were in, what they do? Introduce VAT. Crime rampant. Sell the lands. constituency number 6, when you canvass to the people, they're saying, we want to be owners of land. But we are the lands. The leader took them, and swapped them over to National Bank. It was the visionary and hard-working leadership of the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris who took back the lands so that you and somebody in Newton Grong and a family in Sadlers and in Deep Bay can become landowners. And so that is why this election, we have to give the right people the work. We can't hire any and anybody. We can't hire lazy. We can't hire inexperienced. So what you gonna hire tonight? On election day, it has to be PLP all the way. And so I am convinced tonight that number 6 will give Mark the work. I am convinced tonight that Mark will create an upset. I am convinced tonight that Mark will deliver. I am convinced tonight that the people love Mark Williams. And by the looks of it, I can only say, not only Sean gone, but Douglas gone. And so with that said, early out, send him out. Early out, vote him out. Early out, get rid of the man. Ladies and gentlemen, help me bring to the podium the man who will bring an end to poor leadership in constituency number 6, Dr. Mark Williams.
I say for stronger community, Mark is the one, a resilient man. He cares for you and he cares for me. Mark is the one, Mark Williams. Responsibility and stability. Mark is the one with a super plan. From the back of the land throughout the whole country. Mark is the one, Mark Williams. Come, we have a wish. Mark for number 6, yes. We have a wish. Mark for number 6, yes. We have a wish. Mark for number 6, yes. We have a wish. Mark for number 6, yes. We have a wish. Mark for number 6, yes.
PLP family, good night. Harris's to Newton Ground, good night. Mark is here. As stated previously, I am not a talker. I am not even a politician. I am just like you. A person from the community. I let my actions do the talking. But tonight, I want to share my plan with you. My plan to grow the economy. My plan to protect the people. My plan to create more jobs. From Harris's to Newton Ground, it's time to choose someone who is interested in you. Not just someone who is fighting for themselves or for their friends and allies. Who am I? I've always believed in public service. I always believe in standing up for my community. I come from a family of public servants. My father was a head teacher. My mother was also a teacher. I share their work ethic. I share their desire to make a difference. I share their commitment to stand up for what is right. I share their commitment for actions over words. Far too long, we have seen politicians. They say to talk long, they say they talk hard, and they say they talk loud. But it's talk they all damn do.
Number 1.
No progress here in constituency 6. None at all. No better life for our communities. I am not a man of talk. I am a man of actions, and I get the job done. As the Director of Marine Resources, that is exactly what I have been doing. I continue to work in my local fishing community, ensuring reliable food supply. And presently, I'm trying to combat the coastal erosion in all our communities to constituency 6. But it's not just the coast that is eroding. It is the fabric of our communities. Because the way we were left back at the back of the line for many years, that has to stop. And that will stop now. That will stop with the People's Labour Party and the support of the people in constituency 6.
Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing.
My people of number 6, the outgoing 10-man in one doesn't live here. Can you realistically vote for someone you do not see? Really? A man who does not share your suffering? A man who does not share your pain? So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Vote him out! Vote for PLP! Vote for me! Vote for the better tomorrow!
Yeah, yeah!
It's time to vote for someone new. It's time for a fresh start. It's time for you to secure your future. Out with the old and in with the new.
Yeah, yeah! Oh, yeah!
Number 6 is personal to me. My beautiful wife, who is a senator, and I are expecting our first child. I'm excited at the prospect of being a father. However, I want a better tomorrow, not only for my unborn, but for all the children in the constituency 6 and the country as a whole. I want the best for them. I want them to have the secure future. I want the communities to offer them the best start in life.
Yeah, yeah!
To offer more opportunities and more jobs for all. I have a plan for constituency 6. My plan will to grow our local economy by providing a commercial center in Sadlers with a new national bank. This commercial center will offer more business opportunities for the young and the people living within our community. Where was that for the past 30 years? Where was that since 1965 when we voted for the SPLP? They shut down the National Bank. You had to either go to town or you had to go to Sandy Point. On the PLP, we say no more. during the next 5 years, we will have a fisheries complex here in Deep Bay. You have invested a lot of money in your fishing boats, but you do not have a market to sell your fish here. You do not have a place to build your boats. That will happen on the PLP. There's another vexing situation that we have in constituency 6. The problem of transportation, the connection of the east and west line bus routes. If someone from this side wants to go to Saddlers, you have to go to Passing Ground and walk to Saddlers. If you want to, someone from Saddlers want to come to the west side of the island, they have to walk from Saddlers to Passing Ground to catch a bus. Well, People's Labour Party say no more. Mark Williams said no more. There will be a bus terminal in the north of the island. When was the last time a house was built in number 6? Prior to the Team Unity administration at the time. It was probably around 2006 or 2007. Right? For the last 7 years of that administration, none was built. You will see under the People's Labour Party administration a serious housing drive where anybody who wants a home can achieve that goal of obtaining a home. Coastal protection is something that is up my alley. The people of Saddlers, the people of Passing Ground, the people of Deep Bay, the people of St. Paul's and Newton Ground have all seen the issues that we have in terms of the sea taking away the coastal areas of our villages. It is more pronounced in Saddlers and Deep Bay. You will see coastal protection put in place for you, for all the villages within the constituency. No more will you live in fear of your home being taken in by seawater. People's Labour Party will fix that. Who was here on the last 30-something years? Was it Ghost? Kendall? Ghost was here? Another Ghost was. But that is ending. That is ending with the People's Labour Party. There will be a skills training center in St. Paul's. The reason for that is that too often we focus on academics. And everybody can succeed off academics, right? We need skills. We complain that persons are coming from overseas and are taking away our jobs. But the fact is that no one has been trained in the skills that we need. So that will change. That will change in number 6. That will change with, as Dr. Mark Williams, as your representative in Parliament. Having a local representative with a strong plan and a strong team is important. We do not have only Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John. Husband or wife. First, second, and third Timothy. We have the queen from the east in Jackie. We have the man with the plan in Nubian. We have the best in the west in Aquila. We have the restorer of 4 in Doreen's son Kendall. In number 5, Sean Gunn, stash your on. When I first met Stasio on the campaign trail, you know what the first thing he said to me? Where there's a Williams, there's a way. Stasio in 5. Well, I don't like to talk about myself, so I will skip that. Right? You will vote for me in number 6. But in the great state of number 8, we have the big man, a man who's bigger than Texas, Talbot. And most importantly, we have the top dog in the place for number 7, the Honorable Prime Minister. And also, we have more than 50,000 people because the whole country is already PLP. The PLP army is strong. Experts are predicting that we are having a recession. The US economy is shrinking with a hit on our economy, fewer tourists, rising prices, and pressure on family budgets. We cannot risk the future to the SKNLP. Do you want us to go back to the IMF? I received a documentation this morning, and they say personal income tax will be back with SKNLP. Do you want that? You want to continue on the path that you're going, the path of success. And the path of success is to continue with the People's Labour Party. The peace and the PAP programs will stop under any other administration. We know what the benefit he has brought to you here in St. Kitts and Nevis. We know the benefit that he has brought to number 6. Number 6, you haven't seen the results yet, but continue with the People's Labour Party. And in September, what's happening in September? The PAP gone double? Huh? I don't have the numbers yet, but it will increase in September. Can you envision a country without the full slate of People's Labour Party candidates? Can you envision the country being led by anyone else? You can't trust this country to Labour. You can't trust it to PAM. You can't trust it to CCM. Who can you trust it to? The People's Labour Party. The choice is clear. In our constituency of number 6, there's only one representative. That is Dr. Mark Williams. The new dock is down. This is the new dock in town. Respect the old dock. But when election is called, we will go to his retirement party. And the victory party for the new Dr. Mark Williams. Allow me the opportunity to represent you and deliver the stronger, safer future that you deserve in constituency number 6. So, as I stated the last time, vote for yourself, vote for me, vote for the People's Labour Party, the party that will deliver the safe and secure future for you over the next 5 years. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man. You hear how we delivering a secure future in constituency number 6? Thursday, where are we going? Where are we going?
Number
Where are we going?
Number 1.
And on Saturday, someone is celebrating birthday Saturday. Someone from our dream team. Who is it? Kende Libon. So we're heading down into constituency number 4 Saturday. And then on Sunday, we're going to ring in the church service. Ladies and gentlemen, help me bring to the podium. You know I don't do it like that. So let me catch myself. Ladies and gentlemen, the People's Labour Party, constituency number 6. We fired up and ready. We full of confidence in the orange. Help me welcome to the podium our leader who has provided strong economic stewardship. Lionheart, they can't stop him. Our leader, the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris.
Thank you very much. Constituency number 6 for this wonderful experience. Number 6 turn up tonight. Number 6 shall make a train. And number 6 will secure its future with Dr. Mark Williams. Give Dr. Mark Williams, our new candidate, a special round of applause. He He will bring value to the cabinet. He will deliver for the people of number 6 like never before. He will be the steady, calm head in the cabinet, delivering, helping, advising, protecting, and most importantly, representing the people of number 6. I am so happy that tonight we have such a fine candidate for number 6. The best candidate at this time is Dr. Mark Williams. And I thank him, his wife, his family, for lending him in service to the people of number 6, because these are serious times and the people of number 6 deserve Dr. Mark Williams. Tonight, he delivered well. I am proud of him. And you too must be proud of Mark. What a difference a launch make. Mark on fire tonight in the Macazima. Douglas gone, Mark, yeah, in the Macazima. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel so good and so lucky. Such a time like this, to be able to assemble such an excellent team of people to represent you. Each one, you know, will do well by the grace of God. Give our dream team a round of applause. We are an inclusive party. We welcome all to assist us in taking our country forward. Everyone will have a place on this journey and in this task of constructively developing St. Kitts and Nevis and making it our Garden of Eden on earth. Mark will bring all of his experience, all of his connections to help us create something better, not just for number 6, but for the entire country. Yeah, yeah. And my heart is blessed to say welcome, Dr. Mark Williams as the new member for St. Christopher, number 7. At long last, after some 34 years of Douglas, the people of number 6, they have a clear choice, and they know that for the stronger, safer future, only one choice in Dr. Mark Williams. Douglas is tired, and Douglas really only staying on to show Dr. Jew who is in charge of the party. Dr. Douglas is only staying on because Dr. Douglas has a vendetta for Jew, because it said Jew no got no manners and Jew no respect people. And after his 30 odd years, no little boy gonna show themself and he say, imagine Jew smell he, because Jew a tell he come contest in a party which Douglas believe is his party. And that is why I want to say thank you to Dr. Douglas, you know, because Dr. Douglas has promised that he will give every support to defeat Jew in number 8, which means, Dr. Douglas, you have to be encouraging your supporters to vote for Talbot Bass. Thank you, Douglas, for doing that last good deed on behalf of our country. Thank you. Can't say I never say thanks to him. That will be a last act of patriotism, to take the country from the pretender. Do not allow the pretender in Dr. Jew to enter in the parliament, to become the puppet of Dwight Stefan and others. Movie star know what Jew is. Thank you very much. This crowd tonight makes me happy. But when I heard my good friend and one of our best teachers in Kerry Green come forward and spoke so well and with such passion about Dr. Mark Williams, I say we got all 8 seats. I know Kerry for a long, long time. She wasn't always on my side, but I love her because she's a good and decent woman who believes in God. And I believe God inspired her tonight to do what is out of her character, to come here and so publicly endorse a wonderful man, the best man for number 6 in Dr. Mark Williams. So Kerry, thank you very much for doing this. And even my good friend, Alfonso Kerry, the farmer, a hard-working farmer. He understands Mark connection to food security. That Mark is here living in this constituency, the constituency of our fisher folks, the constituency of our farmers, and Mark will work in the cabinet to deliver the best support to farmers and fishers alike around this country. I was so impressed when, as Minister of Agriculture, Mark came to head our Fisheries Division. And Mark surprised me how quickly he took charge of the department. He brought warring factions together and put the department where, coming out of COVID, it was one of the few sectors that showed rapid growth. Over the last 2 years, year on year, our fisheries sector has been growing by near double digits. Give Mark Williams a round of applause for outstanding leadership. I want to thank him for being an exceptional leader. And that is why when I was looking for somebody who could unite the constituency, who could work with diverse people and in furtherance of a national goal and a constituency goal, when I saw Mark at several meetings, I said, there goes the champion for the people of number 6. And I'm happy tonight. I am happy tonight by his presentation and the tremendous support that has come from the people of number 6 and the country at large. But equally, I was impressed tonight by the endorsement coming from Mark's own brother. Let's give Mario a tremendous round of applause. Mario, you're going to have to talk more on this platform So instead of 2 Williams, we will have 3 Williams. Thank you very much. This team of young, dynamic personalities, grounded in their community, with a vision of service, is what our country needs more than ever. The PLP is the only party that is broad enough to welcome all. It doesn't matter whether last time you were PAM, this time you must vote for the People's Labour Party. It doesn't matter if last time DP voted for Denzel Douglas. This time it is about you, our country, the stronger and safer future. And to have that, you must vote for Dr. Mark Williams.
Different colors. Different colors.
Yes, you will vote for Mark, because Mark has prepared himself well for such a time like this. Very well qualified, extremely qualified, extremely able to contribute to national service and national life. And he has come forward making a sacrifice because he loves the people of constituency number 6. And he loves this country called St. Kitts and Nevis. And he understands crucially what is at stake. Our future is at stake. The quality of life is at stake. Our jobs are at stake. Because if we vote the old way with Douglas, we will destroy the future of our country. Under Douglas, we lost our visa-free access to Canada. If we make the mistake again, we will get no access to the United States of America. Bad news. And we must not go back to that. If we vote for Douglas again, if we make that mistake, crime again will get to an all-time high. Only the PLP and Dr. Harris and this team can preserve the peace and safety of St. Kitts and Nevis. The future is in our hands, and we must not gamble with our future. We now go back to no pillar of salt. And if we were to make the mistake, we will be going back to the pillar of salt. I want to say to those in depth there who have traditionally voted for PAM, well, PAM will always lose to the party number 6. For people down here not like no PAM. That is just a fact. But there have always been some, like my good friend across the road, who would have voted for PAM. I say to you, do not waste your vote this time. Too much is at stake. The PAM leadership, they have disqualified themselves. Emptiness. They can't behave. They have no resilience. They have no sense of perseverance. And they have no spirit of leadership. And that is why for this election, PAM gone in. So this election will be a straight fight between the old order of Denzel Douglas the supreme leader of the Douglas Labour Party, and the people on the other hand, who stands for the strong and safer future, the people who are on the side of progress, the people who want job creation, the people who want a debt-free economy, free from the IMF, the people who want VAT to drop, and I shall drop the VAT in our next term. As soon as the economy stabilizes. VAT is part of Douglas' legacy. It was Douglas who bankrupted our country, went to the IMF, begged them for $234 million to keep the country running. Couldn't even pay the salaries of the people here. And we are shameful. And we must never get back there. And that is why as soon as it was possible, I told the financial secretary, write one check, pay off the IMF. Pay off the IMF so that we understand what fiscal discipline can do. I believe in the scripture, owe no man nothing but love. Avoid debt when you can. And if we were to gamble with our future, if we attempt to forget our history, we will have a hard time here in St. Kitts. Imagine all them hurricanes we had under Douglas. You see, Douglas took care of people the way Dr. Harris has. You see, any other leader gave support to over 3,000 people fixing their house after a hurricane. No one before Dr. Harris. All they give you is a little tarpaulin. Sometimes they cut it in three. Sometimes they cut it in three. But look what we have been doing, and we're not picking out. And that is why the lady at St. Paul's called me to her house. Me a trick back a little bit. For me know me in the lion's den. She said, come in. Come in and me a call you. This is my place. She saw me, she go. She said, look up there. Me a look up and me I still a down. Cause me still thinking thoughts that I should not think. She said, let me tell you, this house you could come anytime. Dr. Harris, this is your house. Is you fix up this house. And she said to me that she prays for me twice a day. When me a Bible man, me no Daniel pray 3 times a day. So I asked her, I said, how come you not pray for me 3 times? She said, I pray for you in the morning, I pray for you in the night, but 12 o'clock is when me I eat my food. I satisfied with that. Twice she covering me with God's love and protection. And all those persons throughout the length and breadth of Constituency 6, you know that we have been a government for everybody. Whether you are PAM, Labour, whatever we did for all. We design a PAP, we design it for all. Today as we speak, over 5,000 people on our PAP program having something every month thanks to the compassion of the Harris-led administration. You can't be careless. when you think about voting, think what you shall be giving up unless you vote for the candidate under the banner of the People's Labour Party. Only Harris can protect these social safety nets, because only Harris will manage the economy to keep it strong so we continue to deliver. Yes, there's a lot at stake. The PAP will go. Dr. Jew, follow Dwyer Stefan. Dwyer gauge every black man and everybody. And when we announced the PAP, Dwyer gave him a script. And here what he said, this is a sad day for St. Kitts. Imagine I put in money in the pockets of the ordinary people for the first time. And that man, Joe, said that it is a sad day. Dr. Joe, it was a Saturday when Douglas put $46 million over the peninsula and gave it to a white man over there. How come you not say that was a Saturday? But when ordinary people, to get something, they want to fight us down as if they're better than us. And he came out the other day and he said, I'm going to mend it. He think the papa close. He going to mend it. He going to change it up. He want to throw off a lot of people, but tell him he will not get the chance because the people of number 8 shall not elect him as the member for number 8. Talbot, the big man with a big plan for number 8, shall protect us. We have heard them. We have heard them say nothing good about peace. No, peace is not perfect, but peace has helped preserve peace and security and freedom in our land. Today, as we speak, as a result of our peace program, as a result of intelligence-led policing, as a result of our strategic interventions and support for law and order, we have the lowest level of crime in 25 years. Give our policemen, our army men, and all those who are contributing a special round of applause. I want to again say to the people of number 6, Mark ideas which he expressed tonight are wonderful, powerful ideas that will make a difference for number 6. Douglas not going to talk about that. Douglas kept National Bank in Sadler's closed. No concern. But when you elect Dr. Mark Williams, we will have the biggest branch of National Bank in a new location in Sadler's. We shall bring banking services to you. When you vote for Mark Williams, the Sadler's High School and the Sadler's Playfield will finally become modern spaces on which we can live. When you vote for Mark Williams, Mark will ensure an adequate supply of housing for all the people of number 6. When you vote for Mark Williams. The Fisher folks will have their cooperative renovated, modernized. And down there, we will put a modern fisheries facility for the fisher folks in Deep Bay. Who will Douglas blame for his inadequacy? He used to blame the hotel owner down there. He said Lehman was preventing him. But Lehman dead and gone. And Douglas still did nothing for the fisher folks. And not just the fisher folks, the people in Deep Bay. Would you allow him to come again, fool you again, and then ignore you again? The answer must be no. Because you now have a clear choice. A clear choice of a representative who lives with you. Dr. Douglas lives many places. But even when you look at St. Paul's, Dr. Douglas has a house 3 minutes away from the police station. Dr. Douglas allowed it to become dilapidated and out of service, almost killed several police officers, and reports after reports were sent to him by Ian Quealy. The place got so bad that when we got in, one of the things Quealy said, we have to close St. Paul's immediately, because he didn't want any officer die up there. And Dr. Douglas was Prime Minister and was Minister of National Security. Less than 3 minutes walk, Dr. Douglas would have been able to see the situation. The man took your support for granted. And at this stage in his life, the most he can do is to fight Dr. Joe. He can't represent you anymore. And so I'm inviting you to think seriously about your brighter tomorrow. Think seriously about your future and allow Dr. Mark Williams the opportunity to serve you as the new, promising, competent, able, dynamic representative for you, the people of Number 6. I want to say to you, we will continue to protect you. The other day, you saw the fake news they put out. Bus fare going up, trying to create confusion in the land. Trying to create confusion in the land. Well, bus fare can't just go up so, and nobody say nothing to you, and nobody asks the government nothing, and bus fare have to be regulated. Well, ask the minister to call them in and tell them no fear going up here to burden the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. We have taken quite a number of steps to keep the cost down. We used to get some $2.25 on every gallon of gas. We took off, how much we took off, Akila? We took off, I think it's $1.25 one way. We gave 30 cents to the dealers. And we said to them, this will help whatever we taking off, the consumer get it off. So if the price today is 18, if the government did not give up that tax, it would have been 19.50. We are saving you. But beyond that, we introduce a fuel subsidy. Where else in the world a government to pay bus operators to drive the bus. We gave them $400 a month. Hundreds of them. Whether they run 1 day or 7 days. When the month come, they get the $400 from Dr. Harris' government. We will introduce duty-free on their tires and the brakes pad. How much more can a government do? And then suddenly, they want to put burden on the poor people. It will not happen. It will not happen just so. Because you have a government that truly cares for you. And I want to say thank you. And over the next couple of weeks, I will tell you some of the ways in which we are demonstrating our thanks to you for your wonderful support. When those vagabonds gang up on me, it was you, the people, who said, Dr. Harris, don't give in. Mark can run this country. For Mark has no love for St. Kitts. The only thing he loves in St. Kitts is our money. That's all they want, to use us. When we had the COVID, you know, it's a strange thing in life. Mark came and Mark told us, lock off St. Kitts from Nevis with the forwardness. Forwardness. He told us in the meeting that Nevis ain't got no COVID. Dr. Wilkerson was in the meeting, and he's a plain speaker. Dr. Wilkerson said, can I say a word? I nod my head, yes. When I nod my head, it means yes, speak freely to the cabinet. Dr. Wilkerson said to him, Premier Mark, you're making a big mistake. I will bet you your last dollar that Nevis has COVID. It's just that they haven't gone to be tested. That idea of shutting off St. Kitts from Nevis will not work, and you must consider it. Sean came to me after the meeting, and Sean said to me, I think you should fire Mark. Sean Richards said to me that I should fire Mark. He came to me more than once to fire Mark. And I said to him, it will not represent real unity. I want to hold faith with the people of St. Kitts and Nevis because they believe in the dream. The dream that we could work together despite our parties and politics. Sean wasn't the only PAM man who came to me to fire Mark. That is why when you hear me say them are worthless vagabonds, they are. They are. One of them in the States called me and he told me, is it true what I'm hearing that Mark kept a meeting after the elections? That is why the swearing in was delayed. That is why the swearing in was delayed. You can't find Mark. Mark is to come down for the swearing in. And when Mark was to come up by the judge, Mark gone over Half Moon in the Herbert them family place to scheme to put Lindsey Grant in as Prime Minister with the forwardness. Ask them. And they sent a message to me. And they tell me, hold on. They want to talk to me. I said, talk to me? Well, we got time to talk. I said to Sean, I said, you see the Governor General up there? I going to go get swearing. You see the judge up there? I am going to be sworn in. Afterwards, we could talk. Me not play no papisonist with them people. When they were weak, Dr. Harris made them strong. For 20 years, PAM was the weakest thing in the country. Nobody wanted to see PAM. What changed? Unity. Harris brought the team together. And people said, Lord, we're not the bad. But Dr. Harris, we expect that you're going to control them. And I managed to do so for the first 5 years. But after Vance died, Mark became like the devil. That is what happened. And Vance came to me several times. He said, Dr. Harris, I am sorry that I gave Mark to this government. What he's doing to you now, he did for me, to him, meaning Vance, for many years. He fought Vance out of Vance's own party. That wicked man. They're not easy. They're not easy. They're covetous. And you see, for me, because I really wasn't thinking no third term. I thinking about taking my people through the COVID-19 pandemic. Yes. Couldn't. And they want the job. And they are not prepared for it. It's $500 million we have passed over to Nevis. Mark can't find the money now. Can't find the money. He just cannot manage. And because he got the money so easily, he spent it badly. Spent it badly. They can't manage. He getting what no other premier has had. Millions of dollars that should have been like gravy. But every year he pushed Nevis further and further into the red. That is what he has done. And then they want to blame me. Don't blame me for your calamity. Don't blame me because you are not fit for leadership. Don't blame me. I stand strong in defense of the people. I stand strong with the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. And I will never give up on the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. They can't drive no wedge between me. For Nevis is my father's land, and St. Kitts is my mother's land. I will always love both. And I will be going to Nevis sometime to tell my story. To tell my story. Yeah, yeah. And all of you will be coming with me on that journey. Yeah, yeah. It was the last thing that Vance required of me to do what he had failed to do in relation to Mark Brantley. But there will be time for that. Tonight it is simply to say how pleased I am by this wonderful turnout, by the tremendous energy in number 6, by the sterling performance of Dr. Mark Williams. And I ask you, don't just vote alone. Encourage your family member. Encourage your friend. Encourage every worker. Encourage everyone to give their support to the People's Labour Party. We need stability in the government so that we don't have to go back to elections prematurely. We need to have a strong leader, a competent leader, an experienced leader, tested through the worst pandemic in a lifetime, and St. Kitts and Nevis still standing strong. So thank you, number 6, for contributing Mark Brantley to the cabinet of St. Kitts and Nevis. And I take great pleasure now in officially declaring open the Vision Center for the wonderful people, Mark Williams, Brantley Garnin. Brantley's for when we go to Nevis. Movie star, you on top of the ball. I was testing you. I want to thank the people of number 6 for lending us Dr. Mark Williams to serve not only them, but our country. I take the pleasure now in declaring the Vision Center officially open and in service to the wonderful people of number 6. May God bless you. May God bless you and bless our country. Thank you for supporting our Thank you. See you on Thursday.
in constituency number 1 for the Vision Center. And on Saturday, we go to constituency number 4 at 4 p.m. for Kendall's birthday bash. 4 p.m. Nubian. Number 4. And on Thursday, on the corner of East Independence Square and Keon Street, for the opening of the Vision Center for constituency number 1, Jacqueline Bryan. Good night. Reach home safe. Take care.
There you have it, folks. The launch of the Vision Center in constituency number 6. We now head back to our regular programming.